Breaking news. Now, I just received information as to how cameos will play out through the entire span of the Mortal Kombat 1 universe. So basically, cameos is being used as a bench. For those of you that don't know what a bench warmer is, don't worry, I'm going to fill you in. A bench warmer is basically, let's think of baseball. You have a team of baseball players that are on the field, and then when they get tired, they send the other people in. So this whole cameo thing is being used as a bench for characters that the fans want. For example, Chameleon is already on the cameo team, meaning that this character will not be playable at the moment. Keyword, at the moment. Once fans get their hands on this game and they begin to do what they did for Melina, as far as having, remember in Mortal Kombat 11, everybody wanted Melina. They kept tagging Egg, sending death threats, whatever the case was, because they wanted Melina. Melina ended up making it into the game because she was a guaranteed sell at that point. So what Ed Boon is doing is replicating something similar with this whole cameo thing. Now, cameo is nothing new. It just have a few twists and turns on it. It was also featured in Mortal Kombat 11. It was called an assist. It was called an assist. We used it. You hit a few buttons. Some bullets came from off screen. It also was in Mortal Kombat X. Also, if I'm not mistaken, correct me in the comment section below, but I'm sure you can get some type of faction kill or something like that, or faction fatality. So this is the same thing, except it works just a little bit different. Now, this is going to play out in universe mode, meaning that it's like a mobile game mixed with console. So when you're playing, I say universe mode, when you're playing conquest mode, aka the crypt, you will be able to get some assistance from having another character follow you around and do what needs to be done, meaning that if you don't have a second player, that's other character will be available to assist you, and having a team of assists will be necessary for some of the traps that you're going to come across when you're playing through conquest mode, or when you're going through different realms and things of that nature. Now, again, I want you to pay close attention here. Ed Boon knows exactly what he's doing. Once the fans are outraged that these characters are on cameo, this is when they will be a part of a DLC pack, or they will come by special request. Mind you, they have put over 4 years into this game, so this game will be the longest supported Mortal Kombat game ever, because I told you guys a million times already, and I'll say it again, that Mortal Kombat is the Grand Theft Auto of fighting games. That is a fact across the board. So you can expect this game to receive updates for an extremely long time. You're going to get movie DLCs as far as the characters, such as Cole Young. The movie packs, you're going to get that too. You're also going to be getting some comic book characters. So it's also just going to be amazing across the board. But to get back on track with these whole cameo things, you will be able to attach a character. This is something similar to mobile, like on the MK Mobile app. You can pick your characters that can kind of back you up. It's like one of the mobile RPG games like Warhammer or something like that. That's all it is. But don't worry, Ed Boon put his own touch on it. He put his own spin on it, is what he did. So these things will be very, very helpful, and you will be able to slightly customize some of their designs so you can get through your conquest mode. Everybody's conquest mode is going to be slightly different. Of course, the bigger story is going to remain the same, but when it comes to these cameos, these people will be assistful, and then if they're not assistful, you can switch them out for other characters, is what you can do. Straight just like that. Now, another thing that I wanted to touch on, I'll do a full video on this later, but quickly, yes, you will be able to get some of these cameos from connecting your account to your mobile account, which will be connected to Mortal Kombat Onslaught. So you want to keep your eye on that too. Pay close attention to all of this. Ed Boon knows exactly what he's doing, and this is a fantastic job across the board. I got some more I told you so videos I'm going to be making. I'm just going to turn that to a series, because every day that go by, more and more things are getting confirmed. I told you guys Chameleon is coming. Chameleon is in the game. I told you guys that we were going to be getting multiple characters like Movado and like Ermac, and we ended up getting those characters also. And the biggest one so far, I would have to say, is the fact that the Dragon King coming is what's most expected. I did a documentary on that. If you guys did not see it, I recommend that you go see it. It's on the channel. Here is the thumbnail of that video right now on your screen. You definitely want to go and check that out. Now, to get back on cameos, again, do not be disappointed. I see a lot of people saying your fave is a cameo. There's nothing wrong with your fave being a cameo, because guess what? A lot of characters are going to come as special guest cameo characters. Like, they're just going to pop up there. You'll get special guest skins, you'll get special outfits, you'll get Christmas outfits, any type of holiday outfits. You will be getting those overall. That's what's going to be happening. So there is so much planned that's going to be coming for Mortal Kombat 1. It's just going to be amazing across the board. And by the time the actual movie comes out, there is going to be a skin that comes with that also, especially for Liu Kang. So I want you to know everything is planned across the board. Now, when it comes to characters like Sonya Blade and Jax, rest easy. Don't worry, Liu Kang brought everybody back to life in his new era, so your faves are not dead, as you can see. Now, another video I'm going to be making is speaking on the trailer and why Shang Tsung unalived everybody in that trailer, and you need to stay tuned for that. There's so many videos that need to be made, so if you heard any topics that you like so far, I definitely want you to hop in that comment section and say, hey, Wave, I need you to make a video to expand on what you said, and I need you to let me know what you're looking for in that. Now, a lot of you are wondering what's up with the 3D characters. Don't worry, there's going to be a 3D character, and I want you to know they are coming. Don't worry, your 3D characters are not going to all be cameos. That's not going to happen. That is going to be a DLC pack within itself. So I want to give a shout out to Empress Nitara on Twitter for mentioning me that question. If you want me to respond to your questions in the video, you can leave them in the comment section below. Say, here's my question, and then begin your question, and I'll respond to them in the next video. Or mention me on Twitter at The Wave Report with your question. Be sure to click the link to join our Discord. Cameos is not a bad thing. I want you guys to calm down. Don't let these other big YouTubers fool you into thinking that you got tricked out of your money. You did not get tricked out of your money at all. Cameos are great. It makes perfect sense. I want you to think of Mortal Kombat 11 and think of the crypt. You did not have any help in that crypt at all. It was just you fighting these monsters. If you ever play Resident Evil 5, when you play on one player, you always got a partner with you. That is called a that is basically a cameo within itself. It's like a co-lead. Wherever you go, that character follows you. That character is there to support you. You can equip your character, everything. So don't worry, your cameo character will be equipable and will be able to be customized to your liking. That is one of the best parts about what Ed Boon was able to get done, because I'll just put it this way for you. A lot of people are saying that cameos are a huge turnoff. Cameos is basically something that needs to be for other games. And I agree slightly, saying that they could have just put them on a roster, but we got to make it fun. Like, the bench warmer idea is a great idea. Like, another person that left me a comment, his name is Dre the Prophecy. He left a comment. He said, such a horrible move in my opinion, and the cameos sound like a huge turnoff in my book. Cameos assist is not for Mortal Kombat. To me, that's Mortal Kombat versus whatever. No, Marvel vs. Capcom or Dragon Ball FighterZ, which is fine for those games, but not for Mortal Kombat, is basically what he was saying. So I want to pass this question on the comment section below. Do you guys agree with what Dre the Prophecy said, that cameos are a turn off? I want you guys to really be interactive in the comment section, so that way I can respond to your questions. Like I said, as far as me, I don't think there's anything wrong with cameos. Cameos are a really great idea, and you're all going to fall in love with it. And you cannot forget that your boy Takeda is in Mortal Kombat 1. Do not forget that he is a part of that DLC pack. I told you Takeda was coming. I gave you my word he was coming. And what do you know? Takeda is here. So you can be expecting to play with Takeda. I will be doing a video on him using his lightsabers. His lightsabers will be returning, and there's a lot of other things that's in store for you. So definitely keep your eyes open for that. Now, the one that had the bow and arrow, I can't remember which one had the bow and arrow, but I know one of them had lightsabers, and I'm pretty sure it was Takeda that have it. Hopefully I'm not getting him confused with Kung Jin being confirmed, but I'm pretty sure it is Takeda, which is what I saw on my list, which I did in one of my old roster leak videos. So we're just gonna go with that there. To be honest with you, I never really got a chance to get into Takeda or Kung Jin because I picked up MKX for like 2 months and then dropped it because the game was dead and MK11 was already coming out at that time. So I didn't really get a chance to spend time with them, but hopefully in this next game I will be able to spend some time with the characters. I also told you guys that a new female character is going to be coming. You got to stick around for that. That's going to be coming. So far I'm told a total of between 3 to 6 new characters are coming, possibly 10 because they will be announced as cameos. But I am told these cameos will be rotated out, which means that when they drop a new cameo pack, you can get that new cameo pack or purchase new cameo characters that have, let's say they have like special abilities. You may need one ability for this board, you may need another cameo for that board, or this part of conquest mode or that part of conquest mode in Mortal Kombat 1. So again, guys, calm down. You're going to be happy that you have these, and I'll tell you this much. It's basically, you know how Mortal Kombat 11, we had that equipment system where you can kind of boost your moves to make your moves do more damage or do less damage? Well, it's kind of the same thing, except in this version, it's coming from an actual person and it's not an assist. Well, it is an assist, but they're not calling it assist. You get what I'm saying? So instead of equipping stuff to your own character, you'll be equipping stuff to your cameo character, who will be a supporting role in your career, your journey, your conquest through Mortal Kombat 1. Because it is an immersive universe. When I tell you it looks completely beautiful from A to Z, believe me on that. Now I'm gonna make a separate video about the realms and all of those type of things and how this Mortal Kombat world is just going crazy. Now remember, I did a video in the past where I told you guys that everything is gonna be connected, from comic books to the movies to the video games. All of that stuff is connected across the board. So don't be surprised when you see all of these different skins and you get a Elseworlds type of vibe from Mortal Kombat 1. All of that is going to be coming, and this is why I'm excited for cameos and everything else that's going to be going on with this whole universe here. Like I said, they're nothing but bench warmers, but that does not mean it's not going to be worth being in the game at all. So if y'all can do me a favor, if y'all can just kind of calm down, relax a little bit, wait for the game to come out, you're going to be good. Now, a lot of you want me to speak on the gameplay aspect of it. I will be speaking on the gameplay aspect of it. There's a ton of videos I'm going to be dropping, so I'm going to need y'all to tune in for every last one of them, so that way you don't miss out on no action. And I have so many freaking topics that we're going to be covering going forward, and we just kind of doing our own thing at this point. So again, if you're just now tuning in, I want you to do me a favor, smash that subscribe button and turn on post notifications, as this is your brand new favorite and exclusive place for daily Mortal Kombat content. I want to give a shout out to my moderators, which is Stephanie. Thank you for doing a good job. On Nitty, Ice23, give a shout out to you. Street Combat, Darkness, and all the rest of y'all have been doing a fantastic job. I truly appreciate y'all. And we're going to be playing Mortal Kombat 1 together. So if you don't have your systems, I advise you to go get your systems, because I have it on my list to go and pick one up ASAP, so that way we can go ahead and get started. Don't forget, this right here is one of the biggest Mortal Kombat games ever. Tune in for future videos that I'm going to be dropping. Mortal Kombat versus Street Fighter, I'm going to be dropping a video on that. We're going to be talking about that and some sales numbers and things of that nature also. So I have tons of content that's just lined up for you guys across the board, because I don't want you missing out on nothing. The graphics look good. I told you Human Raiden was going to be returning. He will be, and his powers will be restored later down the line. There's going to be a lot of major sacrifices that is made in story mode, so your characters will become legends. They're going to become dying legends is what's going to happen from there, which is going to explain some of what's going on in the trailer. So we will be breaking down that trailer. We're going to break that all the way down to about a 20 or 30 minute video and break it down aspect by aspect as to what's going to happen in story. So again, stay tuned. You don't want to miss out on nothing. For those of you that are new to the channel, I know you heard of me, the Wave Report. All of the bigger YouTubers are talking about me, and not in a good way. I just want to say, do your own research and do your own knowledge as to who I am and what I've done. Go check out everything that I leak. Go back at least a year or 2 years in videos and compare them to things today. Something else I want to throw here. I told you guys in a video where I said Liu Kang is going to be on the front cover of the game. I said Ed Boon himself wanted Liu Kang to be on the front cover of the game, and a lot of people said that wasn't true. Fast forward until now, guess who's on the front of the cover? Liu Kang. So you want to stay tuned for that video. I'm going to be putting side-by-side proof with dates and times on that too, and I'm just knocking it out the park right now. I'm knocking it all out the park. So a lot of you naysayers, y'all got to go get your refund, because it ain't working. It definitely ain't working. Everybody's going to come around, especially by the time the full roster is revealed. So you definitely want to stick around. Speaking of roster, I am working on a new roster video that's going to be coming out for Mortal Kombat 1. And that is definitely not something that you want to miss at all, because this is going to be an Armageddon type like situation where you're going to have the largest Mortal Kombat roster in history that is coming. So stay tuned, and that is with DLC included when I say largest roster in history. So make sure you keep your eyes peeled so you don't miss out on anything. So I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all get on up out of here. Stay tuned. There are more videos dropping throughout the day. I'll be dropping some randomly, but I will be keeping the regular scheduled program video of 11:45, because I don't want you guys to miss out. I know y'all used to a schedule, so we're gonna keep y'all on the 11:45 schedule that you're watching right now. But sporadic videos will be dropped throughout the day. So I want to pass this question off to you guys in the comment section below. Have you seen a few things that I've gotten right so far? Let me know. What are your thoughts of the wave report below? Are you still skeptical? Are you leaning towards the side of nah, not true? Or are you leaning towards the side of I'm starting to come around, but I need to see a little bit more proof? And also, how you feel about cameos? So those are the questions that I really want you to answer in the comment section below. We got a lot coming. Also, check out the new intro on the channel. Did you guys like the new intro that you saw when you was waiting for this video to come on with the music and all of that? I want to know if you like that vibe, because we going hard with a harder vibe. I'm working on a new outro for the channel and everything. But again, relax. Cameos is a good thing. Don't listen to the naysayers. Don't listen to the hype. Cameos are a good thing. So hopefully this breaks down how cameos work for you guys. So I'm going to go through it one more time. If you're new to this video and you just tuned in and you don't want to rewind to the front, I'm going to go through it one more time. Number one, cameos is a bench warmer place for Ed Boon, meaning that he will add characters under cameos to see how the fans going to react to them. If there's enough fan demand, they're going to have that character released as DLC, or they're going to, well, there's nothing else they can do. They'll have the character released as DLC. Like I said, they did that with Melina. The traffic was so heavy that they created Melina and put her in the game, even though she was dead in the story mode, because she was killed off by Devora in the previous game. So it's a bench warmer spot to fill out characters. Who want to invest money into characters that nobody buys? It's a waste of everybody's time, right? So I would rather have high demand for a character and feel comfortable making that game or that character knowing that people are going to purchase it, versus making a character that nobody cares about. You know, I'm talking about fatalities, renders, fighting styles, mechanics. That is a lot of work. So why not make them cameos by having them do 3 or 4 things and then putting them in the game when people ask for them? Listening to your fans is the best thing you can do. So the next thing on the list after that, as I mentioned, is going to be the fact that they are putting things together to be able to rotate the cameo wheel, meaning you will see some cameo characters become unavailable, and you will see more characters become available through exclusive DLCs, through finding stuff through conquest mode, being upgradable, downgradable, all of those things across the board. Now, I highly doubt that they're going to take out cameos, because then you could be violating some laws if you sell something and then remove it for a period of time. So I do want to say that part right there is kind of shaky, but them adding in new cameos definitely is going to happen. And like I said, that'll be through a mobile version aspect of doing things. It'll be through a tournament where you can get a custom or an exclusive cameo. So there's multiple ways you'll be able to do these things. For example, once you complete the Towers of Time, which will be returning by the way, a version of Towers of Time, you will be able to unlock new cameos or new moves and things that will support your character right down the middle. So again, stay tuned, maintain your composure, because we are getting one of the best Mortal Kombat games ever invented. And then my new series called I Told You So will be debuting with more proof and more evidence. I already dropped one episode and you guys loved it, where I showed you the proof of something, where I said, hey, look at this and then look at that, and you guys were able to make the determining factor at that point in time. You know, so at this point, we just rebels, we outlaws. Again, I appreciate you guys watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. This has been your 20-minute video for today, and I will catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.